Yo, what is up, everybody? It is time for the Off the Bench College Baseball Tonight show. I am Daniel Ball, and I'm joined as always by my brother from another mother, Jim Cross. And Jim, tonight's show is brought to you by the best sponsors in the game, Old Dominic Distillery, Chinook Seatery, and Jesus One Apparel. We got to dive right into it, man, and no better place to start than with the number one team in the land.
Yeah, absolutely, man. LSU absolutely taking care of business, hitting 6 home runs. Daniel, Cade Anderson shoving, but the story's got to be, man, we have had the boys from the Pearson Baseball Academy on, and you know what's better than one bomb? 2 Pearson bombs. Check it out.
Payoff pitch from Parrish. This one a mile high into the air, giving it a look quickly as Alex Wade, and this one headed towards the diamond deck. Right side, the 1-2. Absolutely crushed. This ball not going to stay in the park tonight.
Daniel, I'll ask you on the fly, who had the better bomb?
Josh, for sure. Sure. I mean, it's smoked, bro. Like,
can't go
his
wrong.
Location.
Can't go wrong with either bomb. I hit Bill up. He's so proud. Happy for him. Shout out Pearson Baseball Academy getting it done down there in Louisiana. But then we got to shift to Knoxville, Daniel, where we know they hit bombs, and they hit a lot of them. We had four in off the bench Gasco yard. But Daniel, that wasn't even the story, bro. Combined no hitter. We said Tennessee is a well-oiled machine with no holes. They absolutely are, but let's check it out.
In their 3 games this season. And that one looks like in 2026 is Keelan. 1-1 to Fisher is golf.
But you know, Daniel, LSU and Tennessee may have took care of business, but there was a top team who didn't. Talk to me.
Yeah, so North Carolina was all in their fields today. They get, on the road against Stanford, and Stanford just smoked them, dude. 13-6, and we got some highlights for you right here.
Set. The 0-1. Off speed, and that is hit high, and it is hit hard. It is hit deep to right, and it is gone.
I mean, lots of home runs. I mean, I think we're seeing a trend. How many off the bench guests had home runs tonight?
I mean, somewhere like around 25. But, man, if there's something I didn't expect, Daniel, North Carolina has looked awesome. And, Stanford was a team that people said look out for. What a statement victory.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Stanford's a team that's on the rise. I definitely want to, take some eyes and start putting it on them because you need to start watching them. The performance tonight was definitely a top tier level performance. But man, speaking of top tier, we're going to switch and transition to the pitching side of things. A&M back on track, complete game. Ryan Prager says, bro, just get on my back. I got y'all.
Daniel, what happens for a complete game shutout in Survivor, bro?
Oh, that's idle territory, bro. Ryan Prager picks up an idle. I mean, Jace has a home run. Hensler, they're all doing their thing. 19-0. Got a clip for you. Check this out.
Now not to run up Galloway's back.
1-0 from Hensler's driven deep to left field. Namey will turn and watch it fly.
I told you, Daniel, if there was somebody who was going to step up, man, with Grahovac out, it was Hensler. This guy, Daniel, most people don't know it. He is the leading home run leader of active players at 59 now.
Man, that was much needed win for those guys getting back on track. Hopefully that's the thing that keeps some momentum rolling and gets them headed, in the right direction for conference opening up next weekend.
Absolutely. But I think the 2 biggest stories, Daniel, they don't even happen in the top 25. I got to start, man. Charlotte's Blake Gillespie with a no-hitter against James Madison. This early in the season, we talk about it, pitching coaches really don't want their guys to go that far in a game, but you just love to see it. He gave his guy the opportunity. Check it out.
Check swing. Yes, he did. Gillespie is golden.
And maybe it says something about why Charlotte gave Arkansas so much trouble last week. Maybe it says a little more about Charlotte was good than maybe Arkansas just didn't look good.
Well, you want to know who looked really good? Ethan Norby. East Carolina pitcher goes out, pitches 7 1/3 innings, and 19 of the 22 outs that he acquired were strikeouts. 19. I didn't stutter. He didn't even pitch a complete game, and he got 19 outs by way of strikeout. Check this out.
2 pitches. Number 19 for Ethan Norby.
And he's still pumped up about it. Like he's amped up, like he's throwing gas on that 19th K, man. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, and that was one of the 4 that we highlighted, because there wasn't very many competitive series for ECU to, go out there and just, man, belt to ECU just took care of business on Coastal Carolina and makes a statement win. And now Coastal's reeling, and they got to find a way, because this series is one of the only, series where they have a top 25, opponent possibly. So look for that game to be a bounce back tomorrow from Coastal Carolina. That's still my headline series of the weekend. But man, you just got to tip your cap to ECU. Hit a grand slam in that game too, Daniel, in the jungle. So man, shout out to them boys out there. But with that being said, Daniel, we got to rapid fire this thing. We can't do clips for everybody, as much as I would love to, but we got to start. Arkansas, man, offense is banging, hangs 20 on Portland. Do you even know who Brent Arundel is? I don't, but he had 8 RBIs, so I know who he is now.
We do now.
The Aloy brothers just keep reaping havoc, man, absolutely do damage. Our boy Trey Phelps, man, slow start to the season, but I think it's 4 games in a row he's got a home run, Daniel. He's absolutely going berserk. JJ is down there doing the umpiring. He called me and said, dude is on fire. Virginia goes to Boston College and goes down. Virginia continues to have these losses, man, a team that was ranked number 2 to start the season. Georgia Tech, this is the game I actually had eyes on, Daniel, the whole time, watched it. Virginia Tech was winning going into the 9th, couldn't hold it. Georgia Tech gets a big comeback. I know Coach Bobby is absolutely stoked for that one, but a tough night in the state of Virginia. Merrick Houston, man, Captain America, absolutely raking multiple bombs. Wake Forest unloads on Notre Dame, 19-5. And then, the Alabama, Ole Miss, Clemson, Florida State, Florida, Oklahoma, Vandy, they all roll and survive. So, great night of college baseball. Only a couple upsets. I don't know, Daniel, what do you think, man? We going to have any upsets tomorrow?
I mean, you definitely got to look out for some of these teams that are playing conference play, because like the pressure and the intensity is over. And not everybody's in conference play. It's kind of a wild week, in regards to,
it's like half the ACC.
Yeah, there's some Big Ten in there as well. But yeah, I would look out for those conference matchups, because those, always come with a little bit more pressure.
And
a little
said
bit
that,
more
hey,
intensity.
man, the guy who wrote the notes, me, I messed up. Almost forgot. UCLA, man, in Maryland was a great game. And then UCLA just went off at the end of the game, talking about Big Ten conference play. Both those teams were good. So shout out to them. I'm sorry I forgot that one. I look for Maryland to bounce back. If not for any reason, I picked them, Daniel. They got to get it done.
For sure. Looking forward to more baseball action tomorrow. Y'all stick around with us. We'll be able to have it recapped and covered for you at the end of every single game night. So, Jim, with that, let's bounce out of here. It's been real, but we're going to close it out with this. Hey, go to YouTube, click like, click subscribe, click notifications. That way you get content as soon as it's uploaded. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. We're out.